Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 20 on the Xbox One X. It's time to continue with career mode. Now Brno is next. And yes, I will be starting from the back of the grid at Brno. So yeah, I think this is where our 100% win record is going to end. But we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this race, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, Brno, back of the grid. Here we go. So, time for Brno. During free practice, I was, 9th quickest. So, I mean, actually, even though I was 9th, my time wasn't a million miles away. So, not as bad as I thought, but here we go with the race. A good start. We actually got a terrific launch. Pretty much launched as soon as the lights went out there. Judged that perfectly. And I'll tell you what, that was a hell of a good start because we are already inside the top 10. Quite a few of them go wide through turn 1 as well. So we are up to 8th position. Well, that went much better than I was expecting. Up the inside, up to 4th place. Okay. Oh, no. Crutchlow, please. No. Okay, well, in 4th. We were momentarily in 3rd, but Crutchlow came through. So we're back down to 4th. And back up the inside of Crutchlow. Yeah. That worked a treat, that one. Tell you what, this rear tyre feels very slippery. We are sliding quite a bit. So I'm hoping that I haven't put the wrong rear tyre in, but it's not feeling great. However, saying that, we are in 3rd. And we are all over the back of Vinales. Slipstream Vinales. And through we go into 2nd. Now then, Marquez leading very wide through Swans Corner, almost got clipped there by Vinales. We can't let Marquez get away. If he gets away, then we definitely won't be able to win this. But we could potentially win this. I mean, usually I struggle around Brno. And usually, even with qualifying, I still can't win at Brno. We've got to stay with Marquez though, we can't let him get away, so we're going to have to use that slipstream to get closer. He's looking behind him. Yep, I'm here. Ooh! Okay, well, we were much later on the brakes into turn 1, and we kind of just levered Marquez aside, and now we're leading. But for how long? Oh! One into the back of me, okay. I actually left the door open, so I'm surprised it didn't come through. So we are leading at Brno after starting at the back of the grid. This never happens around Brno. Like I said, usually I struggle in the race even if I've qualified. Oh, another penalty. How many penalties have I had over the last few races? Too many. Luckily they haven't affected our results, but it's just another thing we have to keep in mind now. 0.2 of a second. We've got 0.4 over Marquez, so that's fine. Yeah, more often than not I don't win around here, but I don't know, there's just something about the Suzuki, the factory Suzuki, just... It suits my playstyle probably better than any other bike in this game. But I still think that the Repsol Honda is better, as it should be. Yet we're winning all these races, and we've obviously been doing it from the back of the grid since Catalonia as well. And we're just able to get past them all. Marquez 54.9. So we're on lap 3. We've got a little lead over Marquez. Has there been an update for the game recently that I don't know about? Because it is a bit strange. Usually they're like really, really quick around here to a point where I can't catch them. I don't know. All I do know is that we are leading. That's the main thing. So if we win this, we will equal my all-time win record on MotoGP 20 in one season, which will be 11. Red Bull Ring is next. It's not impossible to win around there from the back of the grid. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've done it before, so there's no reason why we can't do it again. So we could set a new record, and we've done all of these in a row as well. We have won every single race this season so far. But yeah, this was the first place I was worried about. The next place is probably... I'm actually a little bit worried about Silverstone after what happened last season. So yeah, Aragon as well. That's another one that we have to be concerned about. Phillip Island maybe, maybe not. We managed to win there on the Honda from the back of the grid. So the fact that we're winning, you know, all these races in a row with the Suzuki compared to the Honda, it's we'll just have to wait and see and go race by race, but those are my main concern, you know, for the races. So Aragon, or Silverstone, Aragon, Phillip Island. That's my worry for those circuits. That I don't think. Well, if I do win there, it's not going to be easy. Then, you know, here we're leading, but we haven't really pulled away from Marquez very much at all. We've still got a big enough gap that our penalty won't affect our overall result. So as long as we can maintain that, then that'll be fine. So maybe I did choose the correct rear tyre. It just doesn't feel as planted as it usually does. We saw Daisy Jackson, unfortunately, have quite a big lead at one point during this race in Moto 2. And then I was concentrating on Danma. And then next thing we knew, Fernandez, who was in second and a little bit behind Jackson, was in the lead, and he just pulled away. Right, we've got one lap to go. At least we can put it on power mapping 2 for the final lap as well, so that will hopefully help. But yeah, again, Marquez not that far behind. 53.9, fastest lap of the race. We've got 0.7 of a second lead over Marquez at the moment. Just keep it going then. What's the gap? 0.8, that's fine. That's gone up a little bit. That's what I like to see. Just don't do anything stupid on this final lap because, yeah, we've done all this hard work and don't want to throw it away on the final lap. I'm still very surprised at how quickly we got into the lead. And how many places we made up off the start as well. So still 0.8. That's fine. I want to keep it there. Okay, Up the hill we go. Oh, that Honda is getting closer because I can hear it. Half a second behind us, Marquez. Oh, that was a bit early on the brakes there. Oh, he's closed right in. We may not have enough. Oh, that wasn't good through the final corner either. I don't know if we've got a big enough gap now. What's it going to be? Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes, we got it. Just. Marquez had the fast lap of the race on that lap. 53.8. But there we go. 100% win record continues. 275 points, 72 points over Marquez. And 108 over Repsol Honda. And 67 over Honda in the Constructors. So there we go. Wasn't expecting that at all, if I'm honest. Was, you know, maybe... I was thinking maybe 5th position would have been a good result. But no, we got the win. So Red Bull Ring is next. Obviously have to see how that one goes. Hopefully we'll be okay. Off to the podium. So we've got a Suzuki, a Honda and a Yamaha on the podium. Unlike Jerez at the weekend, which was an all Yamaha podium in MotoGP. Still feel sorry for Pecco Bagnaia though. He was on course for a 2nd position. And his bike gave up, unfortunately for him. But they're also talking about that may be another reason why Ducati is stalling on signing Dovi now. Because they want to see if anyone else can do anything. And I think Pecco Bagnaia putting himself well and truly in the shop window. So at time of recording, nothing has been mentioned about anyone signing for the factory Ducati team, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who they do decide to go for. Bike development for Moto 2, still can't do anything. Nothing in there because they're all taken up. Right then, Red Bull Ring. Back of the grid. Let's go. So Red Bull Ring back of the grid. I'm feeling confident because warm-up I was quickest by 0.2 of a second. So yeah, feeling confident for this one. I mean, if I can win at Brno from the back of the grid, surely I can win here. Here we go. Again, another solid launch. Towards turn 1. Through turn 1, that was fine. So we're in 13th at the moment. Got ahead of Alish there, and we're up to 12. Now we're into 11th, just behind Morbidelli. Oh, we're much later on the brakes. Have we got the bike stopped? Of course we have. A few of them going wide there. Bagnaia is down. So we are in 5th position, side by side with Alex Rins, our teammate, and now we're up to 4th. What the... Dovi was so early on the brakes there. We're up to 3rd. Dovi braked so early then. We were lucky we didn't go into the back of him. That's Rossi dealt with. Alright, there we go. Similar story to Brno. Can we do a similar thing around here to what Daisy Jackson done in Moto 2? Where she got into the lead pretty early on and then just completely dominated the field. had a big lead by the end. I think she won by like, something like 5.6 seconds. Something crazy like that. So Marquez leads lap 1. Half a second is the lead though, and we're going to have to go some to catch him at the moment because that Honda's going to be a bit quicker than the Suzuki. We will be able to use slipstream though, and it is working already. On the brakes, no, not quite, not close enough, so he's gone wide anyway. And we've got him on the exit. We've got him on the exit because he went wide. We're through. That is the lead. Can we stay here though? Okay. Through turn 6. Into 7. Marquez behind. He's not dropped off though. 0.2 at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Got a bit of a lead now. So half a second over Marquez. 1:23.9 for me. Fastest lap of the race. Okay, up to the hairpin. That was fine. Yeah, the Suzuki has been feeling good around here. It felt really good in free practice. It feels quick. And yeah, just seems to handle this track pretty well. So yeah, feeling very, very much at home on the Suzuki. I mean, a lot of the time I do kind of favour the Suzuki in this game. If I play online, a lot of the time I'll go for the Suzuki. But yeah, it just feels good. It feels, you know, more natural to me. It suits my playstyle better. And yeah, we're on course to beat our overall wins in a season. But Marquez has got something to say about that because he's only 0.3 behind still. Okay, up to the hairpin. So we've got a small gap over Marquez, but he is sector 3. That's where we suffer. That's where we usually suffer anyway. So that is where he seems to close back in. So we've got 0.9 at the moment. We'll see what it is at the next split, but through 6, 7 and 8, that's where he tends to close back in. I remember on MotoGP 19, it was Cal Crutchlow who used to be very strong around here. And sometimes he would just dominate the race. Couldn't even put a glove on him. So yeah, we lost 2/10 in that sector, so not too bad that lap. But yeah, we did have MotoGP at Jerez at the weekend. And Quartararo again doing what he'd done in the first race. Got into the lead early on and just pulled away. Very Lorenzo-esque. Or hey, Lorenzo used to like getting into the lead as soon as possible and then just breaking away and try to build a big lead. That's exactly what Quartararo done. Yeah, as I said previously, Francesco Bagnaia, very, very unlucky. He was looking very good throughout the whole race. both him and his teammate Jack Miller were close together on track for a lot of the race. Miller unfortunately crashed out. Bagnaia got into second position, and then unfortunately his bike went pop and smoke started coming out of it, and unfortunately that was him done for the race. He had to retire, and yeah, it would have been a second place because he was pulling away from the Yamahas behind him. Franco Morbidelli as well, his bike went pop. It is worrying times for Yamaha. I know that obviously Bagnaia is on a Ducati, but Yamaha, obviously Rossi's bike went pop in the first race of the season, and Morbidelli's went pop on Sunday as well in the second race, because apparently the engines have a faulty sensor in them, and yeah, it's all a bit up in the air at the moment. They've had to send some engines back to Japan, but they have to get special permission to be able to open them, because obviously with the MotoGP rules, once you seal the engines you can no longer open them back up again, obviously to try and stop the manufacturers or the factory teams with more money doing more work to the engines during the season, try to keep the costs down. But yeah, Yamaha have got to wait to see if they're allowed to open them, just to obviously sort the sensor out, because if they can't, then we could see a few more of them go in the race. So yeah, not good times for Yamaha, although they did, of course, they got a 1-2 at the first race of the season, and once Bagnaia's bike went pop, and so did Morbidelli's, they ended up with a 1-2-3 at the second race, with obviously Quartararo winning. Vinales eventually getting back into second place. He had a bit of trouble getting past Rossi. In fact, at one point Vinales dropped back and then dropped back behind the two Pramac bikes. It was only once Bagnaia got into second place that Vinales decided that he was going to try and get back into second place. Eventually got in front of Rossi and went on to take second position. Rossi ended up third, so Rossi's first podium since Circuit Americas last season. Brad Binder, though, unfortunately for him, it wasn't a good race. He'd been going so strong all weekend. He'd been well inside the top 10. Miguel Oliveira as well. Oliveira qualified, what, 5th position? But unfortunately his race was done at turn 1. And Binder, yeah, he had to go off track when he came back on his last place, but he was doing similar lap times to Quartararo in the lead, until he unfortunately ended up crashing as well, did Binder. Alicia Spargaro had another crash with the Aprilia. I don't think that Aprilia is a step forward that they were hoping for. So it's looking like, you know, Cal Crutchlow, who was back, so was Alex Rins. They both scored points, so they done well. And yeah, we only had 13 finishers in the race, with obviously Marquez not starting as well. But there we go, a win here at Red Bull Ring as well, and that is our 100% win record continuing. This is the longest streak I think I've ever had on a MotoGP game for wins. Yeah, another win. 300 points, 77 points more than Marquez. But yeah, Silverstone will be the next race, and that is going to be probably a difficult race. But then I said that about Brno, and it didn't turn out to be a difficult race. Marquez kept me honest in it, but we still managed to win. The other thing about Silverstone, not a long run to turn 1. Whereas obviously Brno, a bit longer of a run to turn 1. Also with Red Bull Ring as well. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'll do what I can, but I think it's going to be difficult. I couldn't win from the back with the Honda. But we are getting on better with the Suzuki. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see next time out what we can do at our home race, Silverstone. Can we really continue our 100% win streak, or is it going to come to an end? I think it will come to an end at some point. But at the moment, we can just bask in the glory. I'm still wondering if there has been an update that I don't know about. Because Brno didn't seem as difficult as it should have done. No idea. Right then. Reputation. We got loads of it. Credits. We've got loads of them. 750. Research data for Moto 2. How much for Moto 3? 500. Okay. So we will be going to Silverstone next, and then Misano. So Misano will obviously be hopefully be a good win. Yeah, let's look at the standings again. MotoGP, obviously I'm leading that from Marquez in second, Rossi third, Dovi fourth, and Crutchlow in fifth. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe and wash your hands. See you.